this is what I've got going on. I thought I'd wash, look at this thing, spare one for my pressure washer, because, oh, it comes with a whole hose. Look at that. I've just spent, what a flipping idiot. I have just spent, complete muppet, I've just spent probably an hour, well, maybe not an hour, I've spent a good 45 minutes looking for an O-ring, because I got my hose out there for my pressure washer. The wand was broken on it, so I bought this replacement wand, and it's got a bloody hose on it, brand new hose on it, so I don't even need to look for the damn. This is what we've got. These are the tips we've got here as well, and they've got, well, they've got bigger. That's a bigger O-ring, I can see already. But this is what it pays just to come and look at what you've got. I just thought to myself, I thought, oh, I wonder if they've got, you know, a spare O-ring in the kit for the handle. So there's 45 minutes of my life wasted doing something retarded. I'm hoping that's exactly the same size. It is as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do some pressure washing. Yeah, I'm gonna pressure wash this deal off of here. Clean all that up. I'm gonna have to cover up all these holes, and then I've also got to do the car wheels. I'm not even gonna get started on this, but this is a side note. This damn car, this car here, Kia Sorento, it's got 23,000 miles on it. The other day the engine check light came on, and here's the story thus far. Engine check light came on. I just went to the local auto parts store, and they said they ran the code for me. Very nice of them. And so they ran the code, small emissions leak. So I did the thing that was probably the most likely to cause that small emissions leak, and I bought a new fuel cap for it. What we actually ended up doing was, because I wanted to buy the correct fuel cap, because I know some of those fuel caps you buy, aftermarket ones, are just a complete load of crap. So we were over towards the dealership, because it's an hour's drive. We went over there Saturday. They had nobody there that could look at it and run the code for me to double check it, and they couldn't look at the vehicle then and there, so I had to book an appointment. So that, anyway, while I was there, I was like, just let me, is there any way you can give me a fuel cap, because most likely that's what the problem is, and they wouldn't just give me a fuel cap. So I said, okay, well, I'll buy a fuel cap, you know, which was, they wanted $30 some for it, and I got them to knock a bit of money off, which was very nice of them. So anyway, so we put the new fuel cap on, cleared out the code, and went about our business for the next week, and then it popped back on again. So we've been back over there. I had to I had to make an appointment, make a special trip over there. They spent an hour looking at it. Well, I spent over an hour looking at it. They were very nice about it all. They're very polite people, lovely people. They pressure washed off the car, which was very nice of them, and they wiped the windows over, gave it a little bit of a vacuum out. They did a smoke test on it, couldn't find nothing wrong with it. I've got to take it back again, so now I've got to go back again, because they're going to have it in for the day to look at it, which is on a 23,000 mileage vehicle. It's just absolutely, I mean, I know stuff happens, but the previous car we had to this, the Ford Ranger, and I was so tempted that we should have bought Ford again, but the Ford Ranger, zero problems with the Ford Ranger. But this bloody car, 23,000 miles now, and it's got to go in for a day, so we're going to have a loaner bloody vehicle for the day. It's just a pain in my arse, you know. You just don't, I mean, you should be looking at 60,000-70,000 miles before you even have to go into the bloody dealership to have them look at anything. I understand it's not their fault. This is bloody... I won't ever buy another Kia again. I won't ever buy another Kia again. Just drives me nuts. Anyway, I'm wasting my time. I don't know why I'm standing here. The whole point of what I was just about to say was they pressure wash that car off, and then when you live on a dirt road, you get a lot of dirt on the inside of them wheel rims, and they pressure washed the car off, but they didn't get all of the dirt off the rim. So what that does is it throws the wheel out of balance. This side here, I don't know if you can see this, you can't see it, but where they've cleaned this and there's still 1/8 inch of dirt down here around this side of the wheel, and then it's clean around the bottom. So what they've done is when they've come around with the pressure washer, they've pressure washed this bottom side, and then there's dirt around left on the opposite side where they haven't pressure washed. So I need to go through there, and not that I'm complaining because it needed cleaned off anyway, but I've got to do that real quick because I could definitely feel that I had some out of balanceness on those wheels. So I thought I'd get the pressure washer out and kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and that's what I'm doing right now, trying to. Right, pressure washer update. Pressure washer update. Piece of shit is what this is. It's pissing me off right now. Okay, I turn the water on and I've got water gushing out. I've got water gushing out of somewhere in there. To get into that area, oh, I hope I haven't lost any more screws on the floor. 2 regular Phillips screws up on top, wherever they've gone, I don't know. I've just undone 2 of them anyway. Up here I think they were, I can't remember. Then we move on to the Torx head bits. Okay, well I found a screwdriver that will work, but unfortunately on the bottom of this bloody machine looks like there's 2 more sat down in these 2 bloody holes here, which I cannot reach for the life of me. I'm fed up with it, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut myself a freaking hole in the side of this thing so I can get in there and see what the hell's wrong with it, and whether it's a piece of junk and it's got to be thrown out, or whether it's can be fixed. So I'm going to do a bit of surgery on it, open it up and see what we've got inside there. Right. I haven't checked it yet, so I don't know why I'm smiling, but I stopped the piss-arsing around with the screws. That was a waste of time, and I just went ahead and cut an access panel. Perfect size to reach in there. This is where the water was pissing out at, right here. I took that out of there. There's just a little clip, popped it out, and that O-ring was, the O-ring was still on there, but I barely touched it and it just broke and popped off. So I don't know whether it was, it's got to be leaking past that O-ring. Anyway, I've just put another O-ring on it, but the O-ring I've put on it was a lot smaller. I don't know whether it's going to, I haven't even tried it yet. I don't know if it's going to leak or not. It's pissing water. Oh, hang on. Hang on a minute, it's pissing water everywhere. No, I haven't put the hose back on there, have I? Dickhead. Oh, Christ. Right, anyway, let me put the hose back on there and then I'll try it. Hang on. Turn the hose on. Hose is on. Can hear it. Seems to be holding. Ah! Could be a miracle. Oh, I got to plug in this thing now. Oh dear. Yeah, I put my head down there, turned the water on, and it squirted right out of my face. That was a bit of an annoyance. Alright, let's see if the electrics work on the thing now. Holy cow. Oh my god, it's working. A miracle. A bloody miracle. Hang on a minute. Let's see if this thing... I don't think we're going to get that lucky, are we? Oh, we're not going to get that lucky. There's a bunch of adapters here though, so I've just got to, hang on, we just got to pick the right one to get this end on. That end's pretty cool because, hang on a minute, no, That might work. And look at that. Oh, we've got the old Carche end on it, or whatever the hell, I don't know how that's pronounced, but anyway, yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah, I like that thing. Oh, why is it stopping? Why is that stopped? Uh-oh. Christ, I better bloody retitle this video Carche bloody washer repair, because that's what I've been doing most of the time. Alright, anyway, I've just pulled the end off this wobble wand, or whatever they call it, and in the very tip of it, the piece that spins around and the water comes back out of, was a lump of O-ring. Well, I've probably wasted about 2 hours of my life on that bloody pressure washer now. I can never get this end to work. That O-ring that was in there was probably where it was at in the end of here. It had to have disintegrated from part of the mechanism that works in there. So I couldn't find, I mean, I don't know where it should have been sitting, or it's going to just take some further research. Maybe I can look something up. Maybe they've got a diagram of it online, of how it works and what size O-ring I need for it. But I couldn't find an O-ring. I've just looked for another hour, messing around looking for an hour. Anyway, cut a long story short, I've given up on the pressure washer now, and this is clean enough. It looks a bit better than it did anyway. There isn't just a complete thick layer of grease on there, although there's still quite a bit on there, but it's clean enough for me to do what I want to do now without dropping huge amounts of dirt and everything. Right, I'm just reassembling. I just got the air hose out and blew all these holes out because it's full of water. And what I'm doing, I'm putting some anti-seize over this surface here. Don't know what people normally do. I mean, clean these holes out and put anti-seize in those as well. These just accept the bolt heads, and then the whole thing just bolts down in those. And I'll show you the bolt heads it accepts. This bottom plate on this thing, and this was covered in rust, and I've just wire brushed it with the grinder, and these bolt heads are pretty rusty as well. So I've cleaned everything off, and I'm going to run around here. I'm going to put anti-seize all the way around there, and then when I put it back on, I'm just going to run a bead of sealant all the way around here, just to try and stop that water. I'm guessing it's just rainwater getting in and getting on the underside of that, because I don't really want it, all them things rusting out. And when I took the other one off, they look rusty as well, just full of water, those little holes. So that'll hopefully just stop that from getting badly rusty anyway. I'm going to whack that back on there. It's not got to seal anything up, just stop the water getting in there really. Anyway, I got it put on there. I just moved it. I just wanted a little bit lower to see how it was doing. Oh yeah, probably should it going up and down, shouldn't I? Yeah. Anyway, it's done. It's done for today anyway. I've had enough of it. Turn it off. Bloody noise. Alright, anyway, that's it. Ciao for now.